Hello, darlings. Christian here, coming to you from my kitchen with a glass of wine because it's Sunday and that means that it's wine weekend. Woo! And today I wanted to talk to you about the effects of temperature on your wine. I know I've seen a lot of people, and I've even done this myself when I was a wine newbie. I would open a bottle of red wine and then I'd have a glass or two of it, and I'd stick it back. I'd stick it in the fridge because I think like with most things you're supposed to refrigerate them after opening, and that's not always the case for your red wines. Oftentimes we would recommend drinking a wine at room temperature or a couple of degrees below room temperature, what they call cellar temperature. And while there's nothing wrong with refrigerating your wine if you like a cold glass of wine, however, it's not going to be as flavorful as it's meant to be, because you can think of it sort of like your favorite candle that from like a Yankee Candle or something. It smells great. When it's not lit, you go to the store, you take the little lid off of it or whatever, and you sniff it, and it smells wonderful. But it's not. It's going to smell even much better when you light it and you have it in your room and you can smell it from across the room or whatever. And it just the warmth and the temperature helps to release that fragrance. Same thing as if you're, same thing with food. If you can take something out of the refrigerator, and it looks delicious. You can't really smell it that much, but it looks delicious. And then you pop it in the oven. Add that temperature to it. You heat it up, and then pretty soon you can smell it all around the house, and the heat added to it brings out those flavors even more. The same thing goes for your wine. Refrigerated, it can taste great. It can be nice and cold and refreshing, but the colder temperature of the refrigeration kind of dulls down the aromas and the flavor profile that you're going to get from it. So keeping it at a room temperature is going to help give you the full body of it. That being said, if you encounter a wine that you think this is way too strong, I don't like the flavor profile of this, but I want it, but I still sort of enjoy it, sticking it in the fridge might help tone that down. So that's something that you can use to your benefit if that is the case. Or you can give it to a friend that likes fuller bodied reds and find something else for yourself to drink. But if you still want to drink it cold, go ahead and drink it cold. There's, as I've said before, wine is all about enjoyment. If you enjoy it cold, drink it cold. So what if you're not getting the full flavor profile of it? Maybe you can't stand a warm wine. I know, during the summer especially, I cannot even fathom drinking a red wine because, well, the fuller body of it is just harder to deal with in the heat of the summer. Plus, I want something cold and refreshing, so I'm going to reach for something that's been refrigerated, something icy, like a lighter white, like a lighter white wine that's supposed to be cold. So if that's what's calling your name is a cold glass of red wine, go ahead and get yourself a cold glass of red wine. It's all about what you want, and so. While there is an ideal way to drink the wine, there's no wrong way to drink the wine. So just enjoy yourself. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this and learned something. If you have any comments or your own opinion, go ahead and share that in the comments section. Feel free to check out my other videos. I try to post something at least every couple days. Not always wine related. The wine related videos I usually keep to the weekends. When I have time to drink wine and post a video. But I'll talk about other things during the week. If you have ideas for videos that you want to see, let me know that as well, and go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and that way you get notified whenever I post something new. Thanks, guys.